Okay, so the first day here just ended for you. You passed the group by winning 2 games and losing 1. You lost to 4GG. How was the game? Was it necessary to lose, or was there a chance for you to win?
Well, I wanted to win against 4GG, but he has changed his style a lot. The first game he even scouted, which is something that 4GG never does. So I based my play on the old metagame that me and 4GG had, and he always, or he used to do like very greedy command center first builds. So I was doing a 9-pull first game, and that failed miserably. And in the second game, it was on Shakuras, and he just outplayed me. It's a really hard map to win against an aggressive Terran, because if you sit back, there's not much you can do, and it's hard to get map control against aggressive Terrans, unless you have a third base and have a strong economy. So all in all, 4GG just outplayed me.
Okay, so you were in one of the stronger groups, let's say it like this. What's your aim for ESWC? Was it just to pass the group, or more?
I want the top 3. Not only because of the prizes, but I also want to solidify my position as a top tier European player, and I think I can do it here.
Because you want to reach more and more, you decided to move to the Ministry of Win about 2 months ago, I guess?
Yeah, that's correct.
How's life in the MLW?
Life is pretty good there. We get food, we have a warm house, and now I have there's a lot of good players there at the moment. So I have motivation to practice, because I gotta keep up to those guys. Especially the Russians and Frere, like Acer, Titan, Frere, Sage, they all play all day. So I have to do the same if I want to keep up with them.
How did your practice schedule change from before and now?
Before I didn't practice that much, because I didn't take the game as serious as I am now. Most of my practice was playing random on the C ladder, or just messing around on the NA ladder. So lately I've been trying to do a lot more quality practice instead of quantity. In the past, my goal was to do a lot of quantity practice just to get my mechanics in order and so on. And lately I've been trying to just get in really good quality practice. So before this tournament, I pretty much neglected practicing against Terra, because I know that as long as I pass the groups, the chances are very slim to meet the Terran again.
Okay, recently 2 players spoke very bad about Ministry of Win and publicity. How do you react, or how did the management of the house react to these public things?
I think the management reacted very poorly. English is not their first language, but that's not really an excuse. They mishandled every situation, and made even more drama out of stuff that shouldn't be any drama at all. But you also have to consider that Fuser did stupid stuff that's not in the public, and the same thing Desert did the same thing. If it got released to the public, everyone would be on Ministry of Win's side. But they're nice guys, and they try as best as they can. Sometimes their best is not enough, and we obviously complain, and we try to make it better by a joint effort.
If you say you improved a lot since you're in the Ministry of Win, do you think a gaming house is a must-have for a player who wants to be on top of his country or something like this?
No, my reason is that at home I don't have a good computer, and the internet is not that good. I also, if I lived at home, I also have family and stuff nagging at me. So for me, it's the best option to live in Ministry of Win at the moment, at least.
If you look at the starting field here at ESWC, there are not that many real top players. I mean, there are a lot of good players or okay players who won some smaller tournaments, but here's probably just Stefano who showed real dominance in the last month. So do you think this is a real world championship here?
No, I think the player list is a result of ESWC's past, and how and I think their past is their current as well. They don't treat their players too good, like DreamHack and so on is tons. It's hard to even compare them. This tournament, when I was done with the tournament, I walked out. And then I was going to go back inside to the player area, and I wasn't allowed. And still, there's like 50 useless admins running around. There's also a ton of managers. And one of the Australian guys that is here, who's managing the team, he wasn't allowed to enter. So it's like really, really stupid. And I mean, there's also a lot of noise and stuff, but that's okay. I mean, it's a games expo, so you should expect some noise. But like how they treat players and so on, it's pretty much unacceptable.
The StarCraft area was right next to a dancing and singing booth. You don't have these helicopter headsets with no sound here. You got your normal headset, so how much did you hear from the action around you?
I try to zone it out by concentrating 100% on the game, so I don't notice too much of it. But of course, it's a bit annoying. But as I said, it's a games expo-ish. Like I knew this was a games expo, so I didn't expect to have the perfect playing condition.
Do you think maybe ESWC deserves an extra hall? Like in Gamescom there was IEM and they got their own hall, so do you think this would be a bit better for the players?
Yeah, it would be. It would obviously be a lot better, but also like small things, as I said, let the players have be on their computer even after they're finished. Letting players be in the player area, not having to stand in line for 30 minutes to get into the players area because you have to sign a document and so on. And like also there's other stuff, but like they have much to improve on, and big things as well, like the prize pool. Like the only top 3 gets money. I don't think that's a good choice either for a tournament that's supposed to be like as big as ESWC is. So,
All right. So there's no real like players launch. If you go to DreamHack or something, there's always a place for players to calm down and talk to their friends, make a phone call or something. So
yeah.
It's not here. So what did you do? What did you do during the games?
Well, I had to walk around because I wasn't allowed in the players area, and I'm not too interested in watching other people play on the main stage, like the Shoot Mania games and CS:GO. So I was just walking around and talking with people.
All right. Tomorrow you will play the playoffs. Which player can stop you? Which player don't you want to face?
I don't want to face sort of. And Titan. Like I've played a lot of games with Titan. We both know each other's style a lot. I think he's more unpredictable than I am, and he has a few new styles that is very abusive and hard to stop. So I'd rather not play him. And it's the same thing with sort of. Like we have we both know what each other are capable of doing. And he has also changed his style a bit, and I haven't played him since he had changed his style. So it's I'd like to avoid him.
All right. Thanks for your time, and the final words are yours.
Yeah, big shout out to Mindfreak and SteelSeries for sending me here. Thank you.